3D crafting suite. Now I believe, two options with this. One is peony, flowers, or the other is birds. And guys, you're gonna be able to create like the most beautiful professional quality designs at home. And by the way, all exclusive designs. This is the only hour you're gonna see them in. It comes with easy mix and match parts. So you have endless possibilities. And you get that 3D embossing folder and stencils, dies, stamps. You don't get Angie Hunt, but she's here with us today to tell us all about it. Hi, Angie.
Hi.
How are you? Good to see you.
Doing
I
great.
know, I haven't seen you in a while.
I know.
I don't get to do that many crafting shows, but when I do, I'm always excited when you guys are here. This is a great kit.
It is.
Yeah.
It's incredible. So we started doing these craft suites some time ago, and I was so excited that we could finally bring these to HSN because we call it a product suite. It's a craft suite. So if we can look here, the whole idea is that we have a whole suite of products that you can use individually, you can use them together, mix and match. So in the Birds of a Feather, for example, we have a 3D embossing folder. You're gonna get unique, deep embossed images. It's a 6x6, okay? That's a gorgeous bird.
Oh, yeah.
So you have this 3D embossing folder. You're going to get layering stencils for easy coloring. They have the coloring guides on them.
Okay.
You're also going to get your sentiments and another coordinating floral in a stamp set. And then you're gonna get all the dies to cut everything out. It all works together. So the stencils are gonna work on the embossing folder. They're gonna work on the stamps. Your dies are gonna cut the embossing folder. They're going to cut the stamps. So you get to do all kinds of wonderful and impactful designs. And then we have the Billowing Peony. We have all the same pieces there as well. Everything coordinates. You don't even have to think about what you're doing.
Which I love, especially if you're a new crafter or you're kind of a novice crafter and you're like, I want everything to be there so I can assemble.
It all works together.
Right?
You don't have to really think about what you're doing. You just have to start working. Look at these. Look how stunning that is. It is such a deep emboss because you get 3D images. Look at it here on this. I mean, with the foil, you can really see how deep that emboss is. And then again here with that gorgeous bird. And I really want to show you, if I can, how this works, how the system works.
Yep.
So I've got a sample right here. I'm going to show you how I created this super easily. So now, unfortunately, I can't stencil upside down. So you got to bear with me a little bit. So this one you can see, I don't know if you can see the image in the camera there, just because of all the lights.
Yeah, if I turn it a little bit, you can see, you can just see the bird.
Well, we're going to really bring that out because I started some of the work. I have 3 colors that I'm going to use here. And
you get the stencil.
Yes, and if you look at the stencil here, you can see these lines. Those are all of the alignment guides that helps you to line everything up perfectly without fail. And then I'm going to grab a couple of my magnets really quickly here.
I was going to say, or tape it down,
yeah,
either one.
Well, you know what? With this glass mat.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
I know, that mat is crazy cool, isn't it?
It is absolutely awesome. Now, I'm going to show you here how to do a variation of color, too, really easily, just with this one area on the stencil. I'm going to go up in color. So I started with a yellow. Now I'm going to gradually go up into an orange. And you're going to see how realistic this bird really starts to look. And now I'm going to come in with a red.
You're just going
sorry about my arm there. Just a darker shade, and bring the red right up there on that head. Okay, so that is just one. I went a little bit darker on my initial one, but it really shows the versatility.
Wow.
Look how beautiful.
And now you could do the wing.
Now I'm going to do the wing, and I'm really just going to grab that red
darker
for the ring, and so you're going to see all of that dimension come right out. Line it up with my layering guides. Here we go. And you see that just start to pop.
And as far as the shading, it's really up to you.
Look how stunning. Let me turn that over for you.
Yeah, turn it around.
Look how gorgeous that is.
That is beautiful.
So you really get amazing birds. So you look at this. I mean, look at that. You can actually color this up to be any bird you want it to be.
Right.
Just with the colors that you choose.
It's the basic bird form.
Yeah. And look at here. This one we did with just the stamps. You can layer them up if you have Orioles. Look at that.
Look at that.
Isn't that amazing? Now, if you don't want to do any coloring at all, this one we embossed and we just went over it, literally just using those stencils, we went over it just with white ink. So you can even do a masculine. This is that peony. Look how beautiful. It literally is a billowing peony.
And remember, those are your choices. You can either go birds or you can go flowers, which is peony. It's up to you. Or you can do both if you'd like. And you get everything in each kit that we're showing you piecemeal, it'll
Yeah.
all come along with it.
And I want to show you here too. So this is our packaging. So if you open up your packaging, we're going to give you some samples here that you can get started with. You actually have a full stencil layering guide here. And then on the back, you've got a QR code that's going to take you to videos. We're going to step you through projects. So we have everything here just to get you guys jumping right off.
I love it. And I love that everything is, the way you have it all laid out, it's
Yeah.
not that complicated.
No,
right?
we've done all the work. It is so easy. Look how absolutely stunning this peony is. And the wonderful thing is you can do it in any color that you want.
And yeah, whether you paint,
Whether you paint,
or whether you,
yeah.
like we said, you stamp or you shade, whatever. You could even be drawing it. You know?
And here we've done, this is just a mix of the stamps. And again, the stencils work on the stamps, the stencils work on the embossing folder, the dies are going to cut both. The dies are even going to cut your sentiments. So it's literally mix and match, ease of use. You look like a professional every time. Look at that. I mean, gorgeous. It looks like a little Tweety bird.
Yeah, totally.
And here's one with just the bird and
See, I like
some
that.
white.
I like that too.
All that is white ink over the top.
That's it.
Yep, we just embossed purple and went over it just with some white ink, very simply. You can create any bird you want.
You can make up a bird if you want.
You can make up a bird.
Whatever bird you like.
And look at this, I love seeing things like this. So here we've gone and we've used the stencils on one of the stamped florals, and here we just stamped it in black, and look how stunning that is.
Guys,
Mix and match,
yeah.
ease of use.
This is brand new. We are doing $10 off. If you get a brand new HSN credit card, we'll take another $15 off. And I've always loved when we have these complete kits.
Yeah.
So that, 90% of the stuff that you need to do, you can do right here. You could add
You've got
inks
everything.
and stuff like that, whatever else you
No,
need.
and it's, it really is fantastic. You're not going to have to go searching for an embossing folder that you can use with it. You're not going to have to search for sentiments. The sentiments are all occasion.
Included. Yep.
And they're all occasion. So you can use them for thank you notes, for hellos, just to say, have a beautiful day. You can mix and match between these sets as well. So it really is versatile. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, you can do the birds with the flowers.
This
right?
one
You
actually looks like a parrot. Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, I love that. That's a tropical bird right there. I agree with what you said. It's a bird. So really, whatever color you paint it or whatever, it becomes that bird.
Exactly.
Like I'm from New England, so we had a lot of cardinals, a lot of robins, things like that.
Yeah,
so.
me too. So
Blue
whatever.
Jays.
Well, and this is my favorite because we have Orioles. We have an Oriole that stops by maybe twice in the summer.
Awesome.
And so now I have an Oriole year round.
See, I would do cardinals. My father loved cardinals because I actually have two cardinals that live on my property near the beach, which I never even knew that cardinals would be there. But you can do whatever bird you want.
Whatever, yeah, exactly. And you can mix them. So if you want to do a card that has the beautiful birds of a feather, but you want to bring some peonies in, you can choose, sentiments between the two. If you get them both, you really expand the choices that you can do with these two. You don't have to go searching for sentiments, for flowers, for embossing folders. Your stencils make it super, super easy to do your coloring and look like a professional.
I love it.
It's dynamic, it's dimensional.
Right. Buy the papers that you need and go to work on it. It's that easy.
Look at this on foil.
I like the foil one. Show that one, yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It's beautiful.
These really show off how deep that emboss is. It's absolutely, I just love them. And this too, your foil papers, you can do solid colors, you can do any color. These are like I guess like a rainbow of colors.
Yeah.
So they're just so dynamic. They're just stunning. And you can pull it together with any dies, with any stamps too that you might want to add to it. Anything that papers, anything that you might even have in your stash, you can expand it. This is one where we actually did, it's like a negative emboss. So this is one where we took the ink and we actually inked the embossing folder, ran it through one time through your machine, and look at that. And you have that beautiful white peony.
Gorgeous.
And it colors the background like watercolor paper. It looks absolutely stunning.
I know we're out of time, but we got a few more seconds. If you want to get it, remember everything's on FlexPay, $7.50 for your entire order.
Yeah.
This is one I think you should really take a look at because it does so many different things and so many varieties. Like you're not limited.
No, and you don't have to think because everything is sized to work together. Everything coordinates. You have all of your stenciling. You don't even have to know how to color. Because those stencils, the stencils are going to do all of that intricate piecing together. We have the alignment guides on there to help you align it really easily, and it's just perfect.
083467. Come on with me. Let's go over here. We're going to move on to butterflies and buds. This is our stamp.